everybody, it's my first solo review without Bugsy. Well, I'm here to talk about it's a Telltale game by the name of The Wolf Among Us. Now, if you know Telltale, their emphasis is on story, but I kind of like this a little bit more than The Walking Dead because the main character is a wolf, but not just any wolf. See, you know those stories of what, like Once Upon a Time and like Grimm, but mostly Once Upon a Time, where fairy tale characters live in live in our world and stuff. Well, think about Once Upon a Time, but just way more grittier and a little bit more darker. You play as Bigby, which is basically, since he's a wolf, and I'm talking about fairy tale characters, it's the big bad wolf. Now, there's a lot of things going on in this story. Basically, okay, you're a big bad wolf, and not a lot of people like you and or respect you because you're the big bad wolf. You know, you work as a sheriff. You work as a sheriff of a little town called Fabletown, where all the fairy tale or fables all the fables live, because that's what they're called. They're called fables. So this is where they live, and you're just pretty much the sheriff, and you're okay. The first thing you come across um, is the first thing you come across is the Mr. Toad, and he'll call you. Mr. Toad is one of those characters that go like, he's okay, I guess. He has a son, but he's sort of kind of sneaky. But he's. I hadn't seen him in the recent episode, so okay. So, and these are the fairy tales and nursery rhymes and stuff like that. Characters like that, because so okay, like okay. So pretty much it starts off with you're fighting the woodsman from well, from Little Red Riding Hood, and freaking the woodsman has a freaking hooker, and he proceeds to beat her. So you go up, you're there, and you're like, because the Toad calls you, and you're like, all right, I'll go handle it, and then you just fight him. You tell him to stop, but he doesn't listen, and you fight him. You beat the living crap out of him, and all the fairy tale creatures, they're glamored, so no one really can see their true forms, basically. So they can walk around humans without worrying about showing any their true selves, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff going on in this story. You need to play it for yourselves, but I will tell you this one thing. I will tell you this one thing. It's a very interesting story. We don't since I've only played through part one, and through part one to part three. There are 3 episodes out. They're kind of they're kind of on the cheapest side if you buy the season pass, because then that way you download all the other episodes for free. So all you gotta do is buy the season pass. It's on the Xbox also, so if any Xbox users wanna go and get it, it's really well worth your time. But actually, but through the second and third episode, I kind of felt sorry for the woodsman, because he's not really a bad guy per se. He's just kind of he just he just does the wrong thing. He just does the wrong thing, and he doesn't try to be like a douchebag, but he kind of comes off as one. Yeah, I kind of felt sorry for him. Ichabod Crane, he's part of the story. I can't really reveal that. You have to play it for yourself. There'll be times in the story where you beat up on people, and yeah, I like that. Especially the one in episode 3, and I'm gonna just tell you the freaking. And these are fairy tale creatures, but explain to me this. How is Bloody Mary in. How's Bloody Mary in this game? It's not a fairy tale anything, but yeah. See, Tweedledee and Tweedledum are working for the Crooked Man, and you're trying to track down Ichabod Crane because he killed a I guess I'd say stripper, but I'd say hooker also, but you know, and she was a troll that was glamored to look like Snow, and obvious, me and Bugsy thought Crane did it, and he was killing all these chicks and cutting their heads off. Because when we thought about it, because we think about his story like the headless horseman, and what the headless horseman like to do? Kitties cut off people's heads. So we thought that was Ichabod's mo. Ah, got some hair in my mouth. Anyways, so me and Bugsy are a little bit. I mean, this is probably gonna be more clear when the other episode is out. There's like two more, I guess. There's like two more or three more, I forget. Um, Again, it's fun, and really what you do in the story affects some things. So, okay, let me give you an example. So we're about to take Crane and probably give him a trial. Tweedledee and Tweedledum, they need him because the Crooked Man, oh, kind of owns him basically. And Crane's a douchebag, so people don't go, oh, Game, you beat up Crane. Yeah, I don't care. That dude was a weasel. You should see what he does around chicks. Really, just really messed up. So Bugsy and I enjoyed kind of unloading on Crane for a minute. Kind of reminded me of a certain werewolf that kind of reminds me of a certain person whose name starts with a C. So me and Bugsy felt kind of at home with that one. Um. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, there's that. Well, okay. See, so like I said, the choices. Like, okay, in episode 3, you had a choice of going to the bar to find this witch that Crane was meeting. So you go through the girl that got killed and look through her stuff, you know, or go to Crane's place and find out where you needed to go next. I gotta admit, episode 3 was kind of short, on the shorter side. I mean, a little bit more short than episode 1 and episode 2. Um. So yeah. Um. So. But anyways, you get Crane. You beat him up. He's freaking. He has that ring to figure out who actually killed the chick you kind of killed. There was like a funeral in the beginning of episode 3, and Tweedledee and Tweedledum came out with shotguns and shot people, including Bigby, and stuff like that. But kind of towards the end, when Bloody Mary shows up, I let's just say uh, Tweedledee is here. Tweedledee is still alive, but Tweedledum. Let's just say in the few minutes you got, you turn back into you turn into a full where you turn into a full wolf, and you either have the option of killing him or letting him go. And Bugsy is going to probably fix it, so I didn't do it, but I killed him. I killed him. I don't care. I don't care. I do it again. I do it again in that game. Seriously, Tweedledee and Tweedledum kind of sucked. But Bugsy says, no, 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 you're trying to. Bugsy says, oh, Bigsby had enough of a messed up reputation as it is, so we're going to redo that save and not kill him. I'm like, and I looked at Bugsy and he said, and also just, we'll get him, but we're not going to get him in that way. You know, so pretty much, I'd say, I mean, I really think if you're into the stuff that Telltale's been churning out recently, you should give this game a good, you should give this game a good play. At least get the first episode and see if you are really hooked in, like me and Bugsy are. Tune in next time when we do. Tune in next time when me and Bugsy, me and the guys do a review of J-Star's Victory Versus. Also, we may do a review of JoJo's Bizarre, an anime review of JoJo's Bizarre. Don't know what we're gonna do with that one. Don't know if we're gonna do that one. And Bugsy's going to do a let's play of the Deadpool game with a special guest. Just thought you guys should know that. Well, see you guys later. And oh yeah, you guys should really, really, and I'm just saying, if I didn't do this review justice at all and didn't explain a lot to you guys, go and look it up. Go look up The Wolf Among Us Telltale games and just see if it's just probably look at a playthrough, but not a lot, and see if it's for you. You know, you should just look at it. You should just look at it and see if you want to play it. But it's kind of like The Walking Dead in a way, but a lot more. I mean, it is dire, but a lot less. I guess. I mean, 3 got a lot dire. 3 got a lot dire because a lot of people could either get killed or whatever, depending on your choices. So stuff like that. So, well, this has been Gain by myself, doing a video by myself. And I'll see you later, guys. Oh yeah, Bugsy might be doing I don't know, Bugsy might be doing a mock-off related video, just to test and see if YouTube will let him upload it. So just wait. So just wait a little bit. All right. Just wait a little bit on the mock-off. I know some of you are like, "Oh, we want mock-off. We want mock-off." Oh, and another thing, Bugsy. Let's say one chick followed Bugsy's our YouTube channel's Twitter page, right? And you guys know the Paper Mario playthrough is kind of becoming a little bit popular. And let's just say this chick probably saw that video and was like, "Oh my god. This Bugsy person is a pervert." She probably didn't say that, but I bet she was thinking it. Like, really thinking it. And to that, me and Bugsy just kind of looked at each other for a minute and was like, and I was like, well, it's not really for, Paper Mario playthrough is not for chicks to watch because all the pervertedness that goes in it. And I looked at him like, yep, they'll do that. Chicks will do that. But anyways, I'm out of here. I think that's about enough. I think that's about enough of me spilling the beans. See you guys later. Like again, stay tuned for the next batch of reviews that are coming up in our schedule. And also, Bugsy said he'd review Tamagotchi Life. So when that happens. So see you later.